I think it's 2 o'clock, and I'm going to say my howdy. I am so proud to be back here. And how many people have seen me before? Oh, I see some hands. Oh, I'm surprised because most people that see me before never said many times. I went to the doctor, and he told me that I had a high cholesterol number. And I said, Doctor, I want a second opinion. He said, All right, you're ugly too. Then he checked me all over and checked my heart, and he said, Big breaths now. I said, Yeah, they used to be, Doc. I'm hearing some giggles. I'm glad you're having some fun already because we hope to have a lot more fun here. Yes. And in fact, I have to tell you a secret. Don't tell anybody I told you this, but James over there, I heard that he was seen walking down the corridors with a beautiful woman on his arm. And just then his physician came through and said, Oh, James, you're looking good. And James said, Yep, just doing what you told me, Doc. Get a hot mama and be cheerful. The doctor said, James, I didn't say that. I said, you got a heart murmur and be careful. That's right. No, I had the nurse told me at the doctor's office. She said, you have acute appendicitis. I said, Doctor, I didn't come in here to be, what shall I say? I forgot that word. To be admired. I came in here to be examined. Yes. Anyway, I hope we have some good laughter here today because laughter is the best thing in the world. It's a medicine, isn't it? It's a cheap medicine. And in fact, the doctor also told me that we should all get 15 good belly laughs a day. That's the minimum daily adult requirement. And you know what? When we get older, we should get at least one good belly laugh a day. All you need is a full-length mirror in the same room you take shower in. We have to learn to laugh at ourselves for sure. All right. We're going to do a song. It's called When You're Smiling, the Whole World Smiles with You. And I love it if you sing with me. All right. Here we go. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you bring on the rain. So stop your sighing, be happy again. Keep on smiling, 'cause when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. Oh, thank you. I don't deserve that, but I don't deserve high cholesterol either. No way. Anyway, I wasn't smiling this morning because I did go to Walmart, and there I saw Gary right here in the front. I happened to run into you. You forgot already, I know. Well, I ran into him at Walmart, and he was having quite an opportunity. He had an opportunity to go horseback riding. Oh, he got on that horse and everything was going just great. But all of a sudden, for no reason at all, the horse went out of control. He tried to hang on for dear life, but it didn't do any good. He started to slip off. And then when things couldn't get any worse, his one foot was stuck in the stirrup. There he was, hanging on to that horse with one foot in the stirrup. He was about ready to give up all hope. And as he started to slip into unconsciousness, thank goodness the Walmart manager came and unplugged that horse. I think they may have taken him into ER and they put one of those hospital gowns on. He knew then that the end was in sight. And he also knows why they call it ICU. Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, there's another song that kind of talks about fun and smiles, and it's a song from the 1920s. It's called Ain't We Got Fun? Well, wrong one. Sorry. Here we go. Every morning, every evening, ain't we got fun? Not much money, oh, but honey, will we have fun? The rent's unpaid, dear, we haven't a dime, but smiles were made, dear, for people like us. In the winter, in the summer, don't we have fun? Times are getting bum and getting you still bum. There's nothing surer. The rich get rich and the poor get poorer. In the meantime, in between time, ain't we got fun? Anybody here in the 1920s? No, you weren't. You don't look that 29. 27, the big crash years. You could tell us stories, right? Well, Minnie Pearl always had a southern drawl, but I'm from Grand Rapids, really. And before that, I was from a country in Europe. It was called the Netherlands. I am a Dutch girl. And do we have any Dutch people here at all? Oh, way in the back. And you have your uncle is Dutch. Well, then you know how tight they are. I mean, as far as the money is concerned, right? That's right. We always say back home in Grand Rapids area that we have a restaurant that's called Russ's, and they have good soup, and it's kind of a little Dutch place. But anyway, the waitress told me there last week that there was a big difference between Dutchmen and canoes. Canoes tip. Have you been to the Grand Canyon? Oh, the Grand Canyon, it's big, it's beautiful. And I understand when I was out there, I was told that that was started by a Dutchman who lost a penny in a ditch. In my neighbor, she is Dutch. She has that Dutch brogue like my parents had. And her husband, Harry, died. And good man, but she wanted it in the paper, so she called the Grand Rapids Press, and she said, just put in the obituary, Harry died. Well, the clerk said, you can have 5 words for the same prices, too. Well, okay. Just put in there, Harry died, boat for sale. Oh, boy. No, I've got most of the Dutch squeezed out of me. I really do. In fact, I was removing the wallpaper from my kitchen walls, and the neighbor stopped by. She said, oh, you're redecorating. I said, no, I'm moving. You had to think about that one for a few minutes, right? That's good. That's good. We are going to... this is kind of fun. We're going to do this right away. It's an exercise song. And it starts out with shake a friend's hand, and we're all pretty close together. So try to reach out, shake their hand, and there's a few other motions too, all right? And because I bet you had a big dinner, and now you're sitting. So here we go. Shake a friend's hand, shake a hand next to ya. Shake a friend's hand and sing la la. Shake a friend's hand, shake a hand next to ya. Shake a friend's hand and sing la 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 la. Squeeze a friend's knee, squeeze a knee next to ya. Squeeze a friend's knee and sing la la. Squeeze a friend's knee, squeeze a knee next to ya. Squeeze a friend's knee and sing la 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 hallelujah. La 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 hallelujah. La 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 hallelujah. La 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 hallelujah. Hug a friend's neck, hug a neck next to ya. Hug a friend's neck and sing la la. Hug a friend's neck, hug a neck next to ya. Hug a friend's neck and sing la 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 hallelujah. La 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 hallelujah. La 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 hallelujah. La 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 hallelujah. Don't just stand in your own little place. Reach out and touch a friend. Give of yourself and you will find the blessings never end. Scratch your friend's back, scratch your back next to ya. Scratch your friend's back and sing la la. Scratch your friend's back, scratch your back next to ya. Scratch your friend's back and sing woo! La 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 hallelujah. La 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 hallelujah. La 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 hallelujah. La 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 hallelujah. Ooh, that felt good, didn't it? Oh, good. Whew. Oh boy. It was Mary. I think your name is Mary. You know, after that exercise, I noticed that she leaned way over to try to straighten the wrinkles in her socks. Then she realized she wasn't wearing any. I've been running and jogging up until I hurt my back, but I really had to quit. I mean, jogging, you know, is work, and my thighs kept rubbing together, and my jogging pants caught on fire. And my aerobics, too fast or my thighs were too big. It happens, right? No, I wasn't even smiling when I was at the Walmart when I ran into Gary. But after his horse ride, I was smiling. But anyway, well, the clerk complimented me on my mustache. That's terrible, isn't it, ladies? I said, well, I didn't like it at first, but then it grew on me. What us ladies don't have to put up with when we get older. Oh, dear. Now, I know we have some people in love here. Oh, that's right. Let me see. Oh, John and Donna back there. Right? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Sometimes I write so many names down because I don't like to gossip. And I certainly never give it away, tell a secret. It's just the people I tell it to that can't keep a secret. But John and Donna, they've been married a number of years. What'd they say, 25? Something like that, I remembered. And we're going to do a love song for those two because they are very much in love. I saw them kissing before the program. And, not many people do that in public, but they do. But here we go. We are going to go back to Elvis. And Elvis has a great song. I can't help falling in love with you. Here we go. Sing with me. Try to keep your hands on your laps, all right? There we go. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things aren't meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things aren't meant to be. Oh, you're so handsome. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. For I can't help falling in love with you. Thank you, Gary. Oh, I know. I'll speak to you later, okay? Oh, wasn't that a love song? Oh, my goodness. I hope Gary can sleep tonight. oh, boy. Well, anyway, there's songs about love and songs about breaking up and all this kind of stuff, but here's one by Patsy Cline, and it's called, and Patsy Cline, because your name was Godfrey, right? Is that what you told me? Yeah. And remember Arthur Godfrey on, I don't remember what night, but it was a program called Star Search. And he always advertised, oh, God, I just can't think of it. But anyway, it'll come to me. But anyway, he had Patsy Cline on there. And she won the Star Search, that program. And she won it with Walking After Midnight. But here's another one of her songs called Crazy. Woo! You remember the 50s? Those were good years. Yes. Crazy, crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. Love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering, what in the world would I do? Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Oh, that was a hard one to get through. Well, I know you came down here to see Minnie Pearl, and I don't maybe quite look like Minnie Pearl, but I tried. Like this dress. I saw this dress in the window, and I said to the clerk, could I try on that dress in the window? She said, oh, we really like you to use the dressing room here. And I don't know if you've seen my beautiful shoes. I've heard some comments about my shoes. They're on the way out, that's for sure. But every time I'm down in the dumps, I get another pair of shoes. But Minnie Pearl always wore the hat with the tag, $1.98. Now, she didn't plan that for her career, but what happened was she started her career, was up on stage, and she thought, oh my goodness, my, practicing, and my hat, it looks so plain. So she went to the Five and Dime, got some plastic flowers, laid them on her hat, and then as she came on the stage for her program, she realized she had forgotten to take that tag off of the flowers. So that's why a $1.98 tag always stuck with her. It was a good trademark, I think. And I know back in the old days, all the ladies most ladies wore hats to church, right? I see you've got this beautiful, I think they call that a fascinator, the kind of hat you got. And you can see her. And also, well, look at this green. That's bright. Oh, that's Irish. Are you Irish? Okay. What do they say about the Irish? What do they say about the Irish? Us Dutch people are known for being cheap, but Irish? You're okay. I'm just kidding you. I put you on the spot. But anyway, we all wore hats, didn't we? Oh, there's a gal in the back, too, that has her hat on. She left her husband home. They got into a fight. And she still has a smile on her face. And, but I found out when I was talking to her, it's not Donna, but now I forgot your name. Sandy, that's it. Sandy back there. She has a beautiful hat. Did you make that? Okay, I thought so. Well, anyway, hats. Back to hats. Well, you wore them to church for sure. And if little girls, we would have an Easter hat for sure. But anyway, I think it was Betty here, right? Did I get that right, Betty? Oh, guy. there's a Betty back here somewhere. Well, Jean over here, she loved hats and always wore a hat to church. And a few years back, she could not find that perfect Easter hat. And you always needed a new Easter hat. And so she ended up taking a bus. And she went to California. She travels all over. And she found a hat store actually in Grand Rapids, downtown. Remember those fabulous stores they had in Grand Rapids? Wurzburg, Steckety's, Herpelsheimer's. Well, this was a hat store. It was called Sybil's. She went in there and tried 25, 30 hats. Finally found one she really liked, so she paid for it. And she liked it so much that you were going to wear it home. But when she opened the door of that store, the wind that picked up. So she hung on to her hat with both hands. And she's waiting at the bus stop to get back home. It was a long bus drive to get back home. And she felt a tap on her shoulder. Lady, why are you hanging on to your hat with both hands when your dress is blowing clear up past your elbows? She said, Mister, I've only had this hat for 10 minutes. I've had what's under my dress for 42 years. But speaking of hats, they call me the hat lady. Maybe not so much anymore because I don't take 100 hats or whatever, but I take a few. And this is my hat lady, and she's so cute. I can't believe I found her in a thrift store. And I added a few things, like hat lady here, but I thought she needed to be called hat lady. And I don't know, she looks disgusted. I'm not sure. Maybe it's because of her underwear. I don't know. I don't like to show this, but I just think you need to see her underwear. Boxer shorts with little hearts. Turn it around. Oh, so you can see it. I'll pass it around. Oh, will you? Okay. I dare anybody to that has a more interesting pair. But anyway, oh, you know, in our paper in Grand Rapids, our Sunday press, there was an article, and it said that all the wigs were stolen from the wig factory downtown Grand Rapids. And I know the police are now combing the area for clues. Anyway, I know Lisa saw me today. She said, "What in the world did you do to your hair? It looks like a wig." I said, "It is a wig." This is my hair, really. Getting a little gray. But anyway, I wanted to try on some of these hats, and thank you. This one here is a fedora, kind of a 1940s hat, and I love it. Isn't it cute? I know. Now, wouldn't you wear a hat like this to church? I would too, but I don't. But this is a fedora. I forgot my men's hats today. This one here reminds me of 50s cartwheel, straw cartwheel. Reminds me of Audrey Hepburn. Remember that? She just would wear these wide-brimmed hats, and I do like them, but it might be a little bit hard to see the pastor if this was in front of you. Can And my very favorite style is the flapper girl hat or the cloche from the 1920s. Came way down. Yeah, this is authentic. And I think they wore this for sport, this one here, like maybe golfing or whatever, but they did wear these cloche hats They had short bobbed hair, and so their ears were covered. Nobody had trouble with hearing with those, but I don't know. Let's see. And, oh, I love hats, believe me. I still got a couple hundred. This one here is a 40s, too. And this would be the style hat my mother would wear. Yeah, back in the 70s and 60s. Now, you wanted to wear a hat. Would you like this one to wear? You have to give it back to me. There you go. And you have a nice small little head. She what? Oh, that is so cute on you. Here, you stand up. Let's see how you... And turn around for the people in the very back. And here's someone taking your picture. See, oh, my. Now, you didn't tell me how old you were. I just heard you were 100.
Yes, I am.
What do you think? Isn't that something? 100?
Oh, 100.
And when did you turn 100?
March 31st.
March 31. And I heard that the man from the press came here. It was a big deal. They gave her a big party, remember? And yeah, big party, 100. Yeah. And the press reporter came out and said, "Boy, I hope I can come back when you turn 101." And you said, "I don't know why not, young man. You look plenty healthy enough to me."
He did.
Well, thank you, my dear. She's a tiny little lady. Reminds me of that song. Okay, she loves it. You know, she loves to be in the limelight.
Yeah, after all, you know, it's very often I wear a hat.
That looks very nice on you. I think probably Lisa. Oh, you want to wear it for a little while? Oh, sure. Oh, sure. Yeah. Just gotta watch her when she leaves. Oh dear. So hats are so fun. Oh, here's an Eleanor Roosevelt. This one had elastic here, which is stretched out, but I guess this is the kind of hat she would wear. And that was probably in the 40s too, I think. And here's, can't remember this year. It's a halo, straw halo hat. Kind of reminds me of being an angel, but I'll never make it. No. Okay. All right. But hats were fun. I wouldn't mind if they go back to hats, that's for sure. But anyway, we're going to do 5'2", our little friend there. That's so cute on you. 5'2", eyes of blue. I hope I can find it here. Here it is. And this is a toe tapper. Anybody want to dance? Did you say you like to dance, Gary? No? Anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose, turned down hose, never had no other moles. Anybody seen my gal? Now if you run into a 5'2", covered with fur, diamond rings, all those things, bet your life it isn't her. And could she love? Could she coo? Could she coo? Has anybody seen my gal? 5'2", eyes of blue, but oh, what those 5 foot could do. Has anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose, turned down hose, never had no other bows. Anybody seen my gal? If you're running to a 5'2", covered with fur, diamond rings, all those things, bet your life it isn't her. And could she love? Could she coo? Could she coo? Has anybody seen my gal? Those 5 foot could do. Has anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose, turned down hose, never Has anybody seen my gal? One more time. 5'2", eyes of blue. But oh, what those 5 foot could do. Has anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose, turned down hose. Never had no one the most. Anybody seen my gal? Running to a 5'2", covered with fur. Diamond rings, all those things, but your life it isn't her. And could she love? Could she coo? Could she? Could she coo? Has anybody seen my gal? Whew, that goes fast. Need a lot of air for that one. Oh my! But it's a fun song. Sounds like 20s, and you were doing what would you call that? Yeah. It's not the Charleston, but what did they call it? Oh, foxtrot. Maybe. Nope. I never learned how to dance, so I just can't dance. No. So anyway, all right. We are going to maybe do a song called You Are My Sunshine. Oh, I got to wear my Western hat for that. Hold the phone. Got me a new Western hat. All right. And you know this song. So sing with me. Here we go. Are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, and I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy if you will only say the same. But if you leave me to love another, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Yoo-hoo! Oh, thank you. Oh, my. You know, there were a lot of Westerns on TV. You remember Gunsmoke and Bonanza and Wyatt Earp, and there was lots of them. And John Wayne, he was a big cowboy star, wasn't he? Sure he was. Now, there's another song. We'll do one more country song here. Country Road. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. All my memories gather around her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. I hear her voice in the morning hours. She calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road, take me home, country road, take me home, country road. Whoo! John Denver sang that one. He sure did. And, let me see here. I know we had, I did talk about John and Donna already. Didn't I mention something about you two? But you're married, and that's why it's so fun to pick on married people, you know? And I always think marriage is great, but sometimes the living together can be kind of tough. No? Oh, no, they have a very good relationship. That's good. John and Donna. And I heard that they were trying to get in the elevator here the other day, and it was packed full, first floor. They got to the second floor, and in steps a gorgeous blonde lady, somebody like Lisa, you know, that Marilyn Monroe type. She squeezed in there and stood right next to John. And it was that tight in that elevator. And, they got to the third floor, and out she stepped. She turned around, slapped John right across the face, said, "That will teach you to pinch." He turned to poor Donna. He said, "I didn't pinch her." She said, "I know, I did." Isn't that great? Oh, dear. Oh, boy. Here's a song that goes back a ways. Oh, yeah. And it's called Always. I Will Always Be Loving You. Irving Berlin wrote this for his sweetheart. Here we go. He even gave her the rights to it. It's a tearjerker. Oh. I'll be loving you always with a love that's true, always. When the things you've planned need a helping hand, I will understand, always, always. Days may not be fair, always. That's when I'll be there, always. Not for just an hour, not for just a day, not for just just a year, but always, one more time, I'll be loving you always with a love that's true. Always, when the things you've planned need a helping hand, I will understand. Always, always, days may not be fair. Always, that's when I'll be there. Always, not for just an hour, not for just a day, not for just a year, but always. I think that, oh, that's quite a promise. You know, can't always keep those promises because it's not in our hands. But Sharon and Skip, I know they've promised a lot of things. They're sitting way back in that corner, and she's turning red. But Sharon and Skip, he's got that bald head. That's you can see it right back there. Did you just hear that he's switched from Head and Shoulders to Mop and Glow? That's right. But I understand that she found out the other night that he's been cheating on her. Yes, with those letters that he's been hiding. She was kind of upset. She said, I am never playing Scrabble with you again. She didn't get it. What do you do? Think about it. No? Okay. All right. We'll let it go this time. All right. Well, I don't know how much time. Oh, we got about 10 minutes left. Oh, I do have to show you this. Well, you know, my husband worked at Steelcase, but he's been gone for 14 years already. And, yeah, before he passed, and when he was working, he worked at Steelcase. That's an office manufacturing company. And, you know, I always thought, you know, he always worked hard. In the summer, it's hard. It's hot in the factory. Big fans on top, but no air conditioning. And I thought, you know, I really want to do something for him, surprise him. And so what I did was I disguised myself. And I had my silver sequin dress on. And I made what I call my fat suit. And I had that on underneath this silver dress because it's pretty big. And my silver sequin high heels, you know, pointed heels, pointed toe. They were very attractive. And I came up to him and I said, hey, big boy, you got room for me in your life? He said, are you kidding? You look too much like my wife. I couldn't surprise him. Oh, Gary, I'm still looking at you. You're available. Didn't you tell me that? You didn't tell me you're available? No. I am. All right. Okay. We go on with this charade. Crazy. And do most of you have grandkids or great-grands? Aren't they fun? I got one new great-grand. And oh, you just watch them for a while. They're so fun. And anyway, my two grandsons in Georgia, now they're 11 and 12. And well, a couple years ago, when they were probably 7 and 8, I was taking care of them. The parents went on a little getaway, and they have a cat. And I thought, I should clean that litter box, And so as I was doing that, I said to the younger one, I said, "Does your mother do this?" And Caden said, "Grandma, that's for the cats." And my neighbor this morning, just this very morning, just after light, he takes out his weed whacker and he's chopping down some weeds in the very back of his property, but the corners meet with mine. And he was in there with the weed whacker, and all of a sudden I heard a terrible screech. And a cat jumped out of there, missing his tail. He felt bad. I could see it. I went out there and, "What can I do for you?" He said, "I don't know. I just don't know what to do." Well, I said, "You know what? You could pick up the cat and the tail and take it to Walmart." He said, "Why would I take it to Walmart?" Well, I said, Walmart is the largest retailer in the world. Oh boy. Now, how about if we do one last song? And this one is called, I got my flag there, so we have to do "God Bless America." We have to pray for this country. This country needs some help. And so we have to pray for God to guide us and in our elections that are coming. And so this is a good song for that. God Bless America. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Thank you. Thank you. Yesterday, my audience, I said, "Did you notice how my voice just filled the room?" And a guy in the back, "You almost look like you, Skip." Yeah. He said, "Yeah, I noticed a lot of people left to make room for it." And somebody, I don't know who it was, that other Donna that's sitting next to Donna, there's two Donnas right there. I overheard her earlier say, "Boy, I sure hope that when she drives home, she'll stop at the fabric shop. She needs some more material." I think we'll do one more song here. You can sing it as you're going. And thank you for having me again. I love to come up here. Oops. Enough of that. what happened there. Hold it. There. Now I got to turn it back on. I can't always figure out what I touched. These, yeah, these are, yeah. Give me a couple minutes, but I thought maybe we should do, oh boy, yeah, the guy isn't up there anymore. I probably really got him all mixed up. When he, okay, yeah. Okay. It's gonna come. It's gonna. Oh, I see it up there too. I'm not used to all this big tech here. This is, but this one here is. Oh, here it is. Okay, so sorry. I love this machine, but a lot of things about it I don't know. So there it is. I think this is it. Oh, that's not it. Next one. Here we go. Sentimental Journey. You know that one. Gonna take a sentimental journey. Gonna put my heart at ease. Gonna make a sentimental journey. Sentimental journey home. I got my bag, I got my reservation. Spent each dime I could afford. Like a child in wild anticipation. Gonna hear that all aboard. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Never thought my heart could be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? Gonna make a sentimental journey. Sentimental journey home. I got my bag, I got my reservation. Spent each dime I could afford. Like a child in wild anticipation. Gonna hear that all aboard. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Never thought my heart could be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? Gonna make a sentimental journey. Sentimental journey home. Sentimental journey home. Woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so blessed by being here, and I hope you're all blessed and have a wonderful evening, rest of the day. It's still early, 3 o'clock. You could still play a game of cards. You can eat supper. You could get a toupee, Skip. I don't know if you have a store like that around here. Of course. Yeah. Fun, fun, fun. Well, thank you, and be safe. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Mm-hmm. Come where? Where's this? Pace. Who lives there?